The Kentucky Graduate Profile is the state's post-secondary learning framework and outlines the skills needed for success in the workforce and in life. These 10 essential skills include communication, critical and creative thinking, quantitative reasoning, interpersonal relations, adaptability and leadership, professionalism, civic engagement, collaboration and teamwork, knowledge application, and information literacy and decision-making. The Graduate Profile acknowledges that these skills take time to develop. Within the design, the Graduate Profile contains the Levels of Mastery rubric-based system. These rubrics help to define specific expectations for student performance at 3 different levels of their education: benchmark, milestone, and capstone. At the benchmark level, learners are beginning to acquire the knowledge or skill, but may need guidance or support. The benchmark level is how a learner would perform at the level of high school completion, and is where students should be when they enter their post-secondary education. At the milestone level, learners can demonstrate competence independently. This is the performance expected at the associate's level, or halfway through a bachelor's degree program. At the capstone level, learners will apply the competency with expertise and precision. This is the performance expected upon completion of their bachelor's degree. The Levels of Mastery ensures a shared understanding among students and faculty, along with employers, about how a competence in an essential skill looks from college entry to graduation. It moves beyond simple letter grades to competency-based assessment. By equipping faculty with these measurable competencies, this framework allows them to adequately identify if their students are on track to developing these skills. It also helps pinpoint which techniques students need to develop more in order to advance. Let's take a look at an example. Essential skill 1 is effective communication. At college entry, also known as the benchmark level, the student should be able to ask questions to clarify their understanding. By the end of 2 years of college, or at the end of an associate's degree, students would have worked on these skills and progressed to the milestone level. Students should be able to also give focused attention and show awareness of nonverbal signals when asking clarifying questions. When the student ends college with a bachelor's degree and reaches the capstone level, they should be able to move past asking clarifying questions to facilitating conversations with those same techniques. This example shows a natural progression for students' development. The Levels of Mastery help students and faculty identify weaknesses, work on techniques, and create developments for students' success. The repository for Kentucky's Graduate Profile defines the Levels of Mastery, establishes mastery criteria for each level, helps design content and assessments, and provides feedback to students. You can find more information about the Graduate Profile and its levels of mastery at cpe.ky.gov.